Development of Kyora continues. The devs have released a new blog post going over their development philosophy and design strategy concerning world generation. The devs have confirmed what I'm sure we all suspected, that Kyora is going to be a procedurally generated world. Unfortunately, we didn't get any info on the size of the world. Instead, we are treated to an explanation on how the devs want the game to feel. Specifically, they talk about their 3 A's: ambience, adventure, and action. While Core Keeper was limited to the caves, Kyora is a full world with many scenic vistas, and the devs want players to be able to take a moment, pause, and just soak in the scene. Gentle rain, twinkling stars, and a gentle breeze are all things that make up ambiance. When it comes to world generation, the devs for Kyora wanted to make sure that they include multiple moments where you can just pause and say, "Damn, this game is gorgeous." But beauty alone isn't enough to entice people to explore. You also have to build in a sense of adventure. When digging, you manage to see a strange glint off in the darkness. Or maybe you break open into a cave system with some faint light right at the edge of the screen. Whatever encourages you to keep going, keep digging, keep exploring. Adventure is just around the corner. And what is adventure without challenge? From grabbing onto vines to prevent death by falling, or engaging in combat with angry underground dwellers. Action is what makes the game truly fun. Finding the right balance between these 3 concepts is the main challenge of world design. So how do they do it? Apparently, they use some code to generate what they call noise, and use this noise to separate out how terrain spawns. You can see with this example how the code works. You can consider each color to be a different kind of terrain spawn. Yellow might be basic stone. Green might be dirt with some grass on the top. Some orange maybe for precious mineral, and the red could be things like stalagmites. Whatever is actually being generated, you can see how intricate it can get very, very quickly. Once the terrain is designed, the game is able to then scatter in points of interest, dungeons, and other terrain features. This helps the devs to create a world that feels natural and alive. Put it all together, and you get this rich environment that promises excitement and adventure for the player. And with new screenshots, we're getting more hints as to what exactly this is going to look like. Several enemies in this screenshots have a green tint to their skin. Could they be goblins? Or something similar? And of course, we see slimes. It's not a Pugstorm game without slimes. So far, I've noticed 3 different slimes. These small orange ones, bigger orange slimes, and slimes with spikes in them. Are they all different enemies? Or are they the same enemy just with different circumstances? For example, do you get big slimes when 2 or more slimes combine? Does collapsing debris on top of a slime turn it into a spiky slime? Honestly, I have no idea, but I can't wait to find out. We can also confirm that spellcasting is going to be in Kyora, as this character here is clearly a mage. And this armor here is definitely the same wood armor that you find in Core Keeper. I love that the devs put homages to their previous games in their new games. Core Keeper had several items lifted directly from Radical Rabbit Stew, so I expect to see Core Keeper stuff in Kyora, and here it is. This is probably iron armor and an iron sword. Could be some other material, but this looks very iron-like to me. And we can confirm that the floofs have baby floofs. We've been told in the Discord that these floofs should be tameable, but not how. Maybe we need to do something with the baby floofs? It's not uncommon in games for you to have to steal the baby and then raise it to tame it. But even if that's not what we do, let's all agree that these floofs are adorable. I'm excited to see what we get teased with in the next Kyora update. What are you most excited about? Leave a comment and let me know. There's still no news on the early access release date, but I'm hoping it's before the end of the year. I can't wait to get my hands on this game, and I know you can't either. Believe me, once I know the date, I will be shouting it from the rooftops. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you too will know when to expect Kyora. Thanks for joining me today. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay crazy, everyone.